Hi, welcome to Module 7. This is Lesson 15. In this module, you'll learn how to create content that builds trust, grows followers, and drives sales. But before we dive into stories and reels, let's talk about what makes content actually work, the principles behind high value content. First, let's talk about why good content matters. High value content helps you do three things: get followers, build trust, and make money. Let me give you an example. Just imagine two Instagram pages. Page 1, random gym tips. Page 2, gym tips for busy nurses with real stories. Now, if you're a nurse, which one do you follow? The second one, right? Because it's more personal, it's more relatable. Good content becomes part of your brand. It's not random, it's focused on a specific person. Now, let's talk about your brand. What is your brand? Your brand is your promise. It's everything people remember about you. It's your story, your colors, your values. Remember the brand identity you created in lesson 6? And the colors and fonts from lesson 12? That's all part of your brand. Here's the key: keeping your brand consistent. Always the same message, the same colors, the same values too, because this makes people trust you more. And when they trust you, they buy from you. Next concept: snackable content. Good content should be three things: short, clear, and helpful. Deliver your message as quickly and clearly as possible. Think about value per second. Let me give you a personal example. The course you're watching right now, it used to have lessons that were like 2, 3, even 5 times longer. But I have rewritten it and simplified this entire course over 20 times. I wish I wish I was joking. I'm really not. Why? To give you only the most important parts, just value. Here are some tips to simplify your content. You can use bullet points, add simple pictures or graphics to explain your ideas, and you can cut out extra words and concepts. Because if a concept can be removed and the message is still understood, you can remove it. And here's a pro tip: write the content, let it rest, then edit it again 1 week later with fresh eyes. And remember what we talked about in lesson 14? It was about being real and not perfect, because people trust real stories and real results. What kind of proof can you provide? You can provide testimonials, before and after pictures, and reviews from happy customers. This is the kind of proof that builds massive trust. If you have any testimonials or results, use them. Now, I want to teach you something really, really important: the ACS formula. Every post you make has three parts. Attract. This is your hook. You grab attention right away. Then you have connect. This is your value. Share helpful information or a fun story. Then you have sell. This is your call to action. Here, you tell people what to do next. Let me give you a quick example. Let's say you are in fitness. Attract would be too busy for long workouts. That's the hook. It grabs attention. Connect would be here's a 10-minute plan. That's the value. You are helping them. And sell would be save this post and try it. That's the CTA. You are telling them what to do. So, attract, connect, and sell. But no worries. I'll explain this more in the next lessons. Now let's talk about your stories. Stories are short videos or images that disappear after 24 hours. Why are stories great? Because millions of people watch them every single day. People often swipe up or comment to buy things, and they are usually short, 5 to 15 seconds. Here's a pro tip: only use links in about 20% of your stories. And for the other 80%, ask people to comment a keyword, like info or yes or any other keyword. Why? Because this keeps Instagram happy, because users stay on the app longer. And when Instagram is happy, it shows your content to more people. The last concept for today: trendy versus evergreen content. Trendy can be things like dances, viral challenges, and viral sounds. These help you quickly gain attention. Evergreen content can be things like motivational quotes, helpful tips, and tutorials. Things that are always useful. These things build trust and help you transform followers into clients. So, which should you use? I think both. But here's my personal preference. I actually prefer evergreen content. Why? Because doing too much trendy content can sometimes damage your brand. But this depends on your niche. If your niche is entertainment or dance, trendy is perfect. If your niche is professional services, maybe do less trendy. You decide what's right for your brand. And that's it for lesson 15. So, let's recap what you learned today. Good content helps you get followers, build trust, and make money. Your brand is your promise, so keep it consistent. Make snackable content short, clear, and helpful. And be real and use proof like testimonials. Use the ACS formula: attract, connect, and sell. Stories are an easy sales tool, but use keywords instead of links most of the time. And balance trendy and evergreen content, but it depends on your niche. In the next lessons, you'll learn more about making great content that helps you grow and sell. We'll dive deeper into reels, stories, and how to use GPT tools to create unlimited content. So, see you in the next lesson.